crowd for honest discussions of the issues we have been raising and those that Kenya Kwanza feels like raising. The meeting was therefore a talk about envisioned talks. 4, we take this early opportunity to thank His Excellency Obasanjo for offering himself as a senior son of Africa and a global diplomat to oversee a peaceful resolution to the crisis here in our country. 5, we take note that Kenya Kwanza is trying to deny His Excellency Obasanjo's presence and leadership of the talks. That would be a very unfortunate development indeed. It points to Kenya Kwanza now institutionalizing the culture of deceit and taking it to the global stage. They denied the presence of President Suluhu here a few weeks ago, and now they want to deny the presence of His Excellency Obasanjo. Number 6, while we remain committed to dialogue with Kenya Kwanza for a speedy and sustainable resolution to the country's problems, our issues have not changed. Our priority for discussion is the escalating cost of living, which has only got worse with the lifting of the conservatory order on the 2023 Finance Act last week. We want to see actions by the regime that will lead to the immediate lowering of cost of living. It is our position that this issue does not require any discussion, but policy or action by the Kenya Kwanza government. But since they won't do it, lowering the cost of living has to be part of the talks. Negotiations must therefore include the repeal of the oppressive, cruel, and insensitive Finance Act 2023. Under Article 43, it is the responsibility of the state to guarantee access to basic needs such as food, education, water, health, etc. 9, negotiations must include the issue of inclusivity. Kenya Kwanza must be made to disown and disavow the illegal, unconstitutional, and divisive efforts to turn Kenya into a private company that hires only those who voted for Kenya Kwanza. We remind Kenya Kwanza that the declaration by Rigathi Gachagua that Kenya is a private company, which has never been disowned by Mr. William Ruto, isolates, marginalizes, and treats several communities and regions in Kenya as second-class citizens. It has revived the question of a credible solution of the right to self-determination. 10, audit of 2022 elections and the bipartisan reconstitution of IEBC and respect for the autonomy and independence of political parties must be part of the talks. 11, in light of what has transpired these past days, we will bring to the table the issue of accountability and responsibility for the brutality and abuse of human rights of protesters. 12, it is our position that no party to these negotiations can and should determine for the other party what to raise and what not to raise. we will respect Kenya Kwanza's right to bring all its issues to the table, and they must also respect ours. Number 13, likewise, we expect Kenya Kwanza to have no objections to our priorities. 14, until we agree that each party has the freedom and right to bring its issues to the table, and as we continue to pursue discussion, we shall continue with our engagements with the people. That right is in our constitution. It has no basis for any discussion. We will continue exercising our constitutional rights of association, of expression, of assembly. We are not going to negotiate that with anyone. In the meantime, number 15, we appeal to the Kenyans to continue extending support to families of the victims of police brutality. The response has been encouraging. 16, in addition to the account number previously given, people can channel contributions through paybill number 880100. Account number 4488460011 for Kenya shillings, and 4488460027 for US dollars. Account name, Citizens Emergency Fund. Thank you very much.
Questions?
Okay, my name is Emmanuel Tov from KTN News. 2 questions. Has the Azimio team met President William Ruto? Because he has hinted on that. And number 2, have you come up with the membership of the 5 members of the 10-member team that is supposed to lead the discussions? And lastly, what happens to the bipartisan team of the 14 members now that we have another team in place?
Yes, it's apparent from our statement that indeed there was a meeting chaired by His Excellency Honorable Obasanjo. And Baba accepted to appear in that meeting because of his respect for His Excellency Honorable Obasanjo. And as we have pointed out very clearly in our statement, that meeting did not conclude on any issues. It was a meeting to agree on when to hold the talks and how to hold the talks. So there were no issues canvassed there and agreed. So it is totally unacceptable and misleading to the public for Kenya Kwanza to start releasing its own statements purporting to be Azimio la Umoja issues. We have made it clear what our issues are here, and once a discussion is made within Azimio and our team is picked, then those are the issues that will be tabled for discussion in that committee.